Good morning, students, and welcome to Sarosh Digital Learning. Today, lesson number 21, Busy at Work, Our Internal Organs, Science lesson number 21. In the previous sessions, we have done the respiration and the digestion of food. In this session, we are going to do circulation of blood. We are going to study how the circulation of the blood goes on in our body. So that is lesson page number 111. Energy for the body. As a result of respiration, oxygen enters the blood in the body and spreads to all the parts of the body. Children, when we inhale, what we do, we take the oxygen that is present in the atmosphere, and that oxygen enters the blood in the body and spreads to all the parts of the body. Substance formed in the process of digestion also mix with the blood and reach all the parts of the body. Of these, some substance act as fuel for the body. Now again, during the digestion, certain substances are formed that get mixed with the blood and reach all the parts of the body. Fuel means children, fuel is a substance that gives energy to the body so that we can do our work, we can carry out all the tasks that is required. When the oxygen in the blood reaches the different parts of the body, it helps the slow burning of this substance. So when the oxygen in the blood, which we get through respiration and through the digestion of the food, what happens? Blood reaches the different parts of the body. It helps slow burning of this substance, giving energy. It gives energy to the body. The body uses this energy to carry out all its tasks. Now, circulation of blood. We will see how the blood circulation goes on in our body. The blood carries the oxygen obtained from the air and the energy giving substance. Now, we have obtained oxygen from the air and the energy giving substance in our body. So what happens? It is carried to all the parts of the body. But what keeps the blood flowing? How it happens? How does the blood keep flowing? You know that the heart continuously contracts and relaxes for this very purpose. The heart contracts and relaxes for what? For the flow of blood. And there is a network that consists of tubes or vessels. There is a network that consists of tubes or vessels that carry blood away from the heart, and those that bring blood back to the heart is spread throughout the body. See, there is a network, children, of tubes and vessels that carry blood from the heart to the other parts of the body, and then it also carries it back to the heart also. The process of keeping the blood flowing through all the parts of the body is called blood circulation. What is known as blood circulation, children? The process of keeping the blood flowing through all the parts of the body. The blood is continuously flowing through all parts of the body. So it is called as blood circulation. Even if we are sleeping, children, this process, it is continuous. It goes on and on in our body, the blood circulation. It never stops. It only stops when a person dies. Apart from oxygen, blood carries innumerable other substances from one part of the body to another all the time. Apart from oxygen, children, not only oxygen, blood carries innumerable other substances also. Many other substances also from one part of the body to the another part of all the time. That too is made possible by the circulation of blood. The heart and the network of blood vessels together form the circulatory system. So the heart and the network of the blood vessels that we have seen, tubes are there, vessels are there. So all this together, they form circulatory system. As long as we are alive, the process of blood circulation goes on continuously day and night. As I told you, it goes on continuously day and night without stopping. So did you understand, children, the circulation of blood? I'll explain in a very easy way also now. See, when what happens, which is the main organ that carries out circulation in our body? The main organ that carries out circulation in our body is the heart. And where is the heart situated? The heart is situated in the thoracic cavity. Now you know from where? From the neck to our chest we have a thoracic cavity. So the heart is safe in the thoracic cavity. Now what does the heart do? It pumps blood continuously. The heart pumps blood continuously. This blood, which is rich in oxygen. This blood is rich in oxygen. Gives out to the various parts of the body. It is given out to the various part of the body, the oxygen. Similarly, once the oxygen is given to various part of the blood, similarly, when the oxygen is given to the various part of the body, what happens? The blood which is deoxygenated, or we can say without oxygen, blood without oxygen is brought back to the heart. Blood with oxygen is taken to all the parts of the body. Then what happens? After the oxygen is given, after the blood is deoxygenated, or when the blood doesn't have oxygen, what happens? This blood is carried out again to back to the heart by various blood vessels. There are various blood vessels that carry the deoxygenated blood back to the heart. From the body to the heart is called blood circulation. Understood, children? This is called blood circulation. I hope you understood the circulation of blood. Read the lesson, children. Read the lesson at least 2-3 times so that you will understand it much better. Thank you and enjoy your day.